People are constantly triggered by Elon Musk and the posts he makes on social media. There are people out there who are furious that he posts memes and jokes around with normal everyday Twitter users, and he has caused a massive group of people to freak out after he bought a 9.2% stake in Twitter, and the woke Twitter employees are now furious he is the company's largest shareholder. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month, or supporting the channel via YouTube memberships. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So I'm sure you've all heard about the situation already, but I'll recap it really quickly. This is a Bloomberg article. It says Elon Musk takes 9.2% stake in Twitter after hinting at a shakeup. And there's been some more information that's come out. He has now been appointed to the board of directors. But it says Elon Musk has taken a 9.2% stake in Twitter to become the platform's largest shareholder a week after hinting he might shake up the social media industry. Now, when he had put out the tweets about a week ago, he was talking about potentially making a Twitter alternative, and then he put out the tweet, "What if I just bought Twitter completely?" And a lot of people thought that he was just kind of joking around. He wasn't that serious. He is someone who's talked a lot on specifically Twitter, about Twitter and the things that he doesn't like about the platform and the things he doesn't like about social media platforms in general. But then we heard about this, and social media kind of exploded about the possibilities about what he was going to change and all the different things that he could do. It says, though, Twitter shares surged about 26% in pre-market trading after the regulatory filing released Monday, detailing Musk buying the whole. The stake is worth about $2.89 billion based on Friday's market close. Now, like I said, I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about this, but he decided to put out this poll saying free speech is essential to a functioning democracy. Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle? And 69.6% said yes, and 70.4% said no, out of over 2 million votes. So clearly, the people have spoken. It got almost 200,000 likes, and he had said the consequences of this poll will be important. On a lot of people were commenting things like, please buy Twitter, you need to buy Twitter, you need to make a change. And then, of course, we found out that he did become the largest shareholder. But a lot of Twitter employees, of course, as you all know, are pretty woke. Their politics definitely lean in a certain direction, and they do not like things like free speech. They do not want platforms like Twitter to have to abide by free speech. They want to be able to do whatever they want, ban whoever they want, and now these people are having complete and utter meltdowns over Elon. So this is a thread where a lot of these screenshots are compiled, so I wanted to show off just a few. Gerard Taylor, a senior software engineer at Twitter, is concerned about the leftist company culture following Elon Musk becoming the largest shareholder. There are people tweeting things like, I honestly can't tell if Twitter employees are happy or worried about the news. And they said, my current sentiment, stock is up, yay, but what about our company culture? Looks like I picked a good week to be off, reacts Jerry Kidd, a recruiting manager for Twitter, to the news that Elon Musk is now the largest stakeholder in the company. Of course, as you can see, all of these people have their pronouns in the bio, have things like hashtag BLM in their bios. They say my opinions are my own, of course. Ashna Giuliani, a Twitter software engineer, posted a video of a crying woman to show how upset she is over Elon Musk becoming the largest stakeholder in the company. This is just comical to me. It's not even like they're sitting in a video talking about their thoughts and opinions. They're just showing pictures of random people crying. I mean, they are having meltdowns because he's not the SJW they wanted. He might not change anything, but he's definitely not going to help them in their cause, and they hate that. They wanted regulated speech, people who are willing to mass ban people they deem toxic or harmful, and Elon isn't like that. Again, he might not change anything, but even the idea of him changing things is making them freak out. There's a better chance with him than other people like Jack Dorsey. We all see what he did to the platform, and they do not like him. Here's another thread. They said, Elon Musk just temporarily at least made me a lot of money, and I still dislike him. Oh, boo-hoo. He made you a lot of money, but there's still other things you dislike about him. Cry me a river and float upstream. I mean, seriously. And hilariously enough, even Twitter's CEO was throwing shade at Elon Musk, but decided to reverse course and just kind of say, I'm excited to share that we're appointing Elon Musk to our board. He's going to bring great value to the board. As soon as he realized he has to actually be friendly with Elon Musk, he completely changed course. But at first, he was throwing shade at Elon over this. I mean, when you have the reach and social media influence that Twitter does, your rules can't be the same as a normal company. It should be regulated like a utility. The government has done nothing, so the only way we're going to get anywhere is if people who believe in these principles hopefully start buying up control of these companies and changing how they act. And that's why a lot of people are very hopeful about Elon and the statements he's made. Again, he might do nothing, but there's at least a chance that things are going to change for the better. At the end of the day, if you're one of these employees who don't like it, you have the freedom to find another job. No one's forcing you to stay there, and it's probably better if you leave. Now, I completely understand that people who threaten things like violence shouldn't be on the platform, but people getting banned over sharing their ideas and philosophies that other people like Twitter employees don't like is ridiculous and shouldn't happen, and that is what these employees want to do. They want to be able to ban anyone they don't like, anyone with opinions and philosophies and ideas that they dislike, and these people are now freaking out over the fact that Elon has come in. He's saying that he's hopefully going to make change. I'd like to believe him, but ultimately only time will tell. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it and found it important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.